Have you ever wondered what really makes the difference between living to 80 and living to 100? If you're in your 70s or 80s, and hoping for a healthy, joyful century, you might be surprised by how much your daily habits matter. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 7 things you absolutely must eliminate from your daily life, if you want to give yourself the best shot at reaching 100 with energy, independence, and a clear mind. If you, or someone you care about, is between 70 and 85, you'll want to pay close attention. We'll look at common pitfalls that even the wisest folks fall into, habits that quietly sap your vitality, cloud your memory, and shorten your healthy years. Stay tuned until the end, because you'll discover how removing just one of these daily obstacles can help you feel younger, stronger, and more hopeful than you have in years. Whether you're aiming to celebrate your 90th birthday, or determined to see the big 100, what you learn today could change the course of your life. Now, let's get started. Number 1, negative self-talk. Negative self-talk is one of the most dangerous habits to hold on to as you age. Yet, it often goes unnoticed. This is the voice in your head that tells you you're too old to change, too late to learn, or that your best days are behind you. The power of your words, even the ones you never say out loud, can shape your health, your mood, and your very will to live. Take the story of Richard, who just turned 79. After a small health scare, he found himself thinking, "I guess I'm just old now," and started to pull back from the activities he loved. That mindset quickly became a self-fulfilling prophecy. Richard stopped calling friends, quit his weekly bowling game, and felt himself slipping into a quiet kind of loneliness. It wasn't until his daughter pointed out the way he was talking about himself, that Richard realized he'd built a cage with his own words. Who say, "I can handle this," or, "I'm learning every day," have better memory, more energy, and a longer lifespan. It isn't just positive thinking, it's choosing not to let age define your possibilities. The next time you catch yourself thinking something harsh or hopeless, pause and challenge that thought. Replace, "I can't," with, "I'll try," and notice how your days start to open up again. You can't control every change in your health, or the world around you, but you can choose the stories you tell yourself. Make them hopeful, honest, and rooted in the idea that every stage of life can be filled with growth, laughter, and surprise. That simple shift in self-talk could add not just years to your life, but life to your years. Number 2, excess sugar and processed foods. Excess sugar and processed foods are silent threats that creep into daily routines, stealing vitality and chipping away at long-term health, especially as you move through your 70s and 80s. These foods may seem harmless, or even comforting at first, but the truth is, diets high in sugar, white flour, and packaged snacks accelerate aging, sap your strength, and lay the groundwork for heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive decline. Let's talk about Pauline, aged 74, who used to start her mornings with a sweet pastry and coffee loaded with sugar. She loved the quick boost, but found herself tired by noon, and craving snacks all afternoon. Her doctor warned her that these habits weren't just raising her blood sugar, they were also putting stress on her heart, and fogging her memory. With a little help from her granddaughter, Pauline swapped pastries for whole grain toast and fruit, and cut her daily sugar in half. The change wasn't instant, but within weeks, her energy rebounded, her memory felt sharper, and her outlook grew brighter. Every bite you take is a chance to fuel your body for another decade of living well. And lean proteins. If you have a sweet tooth, try smaller portions, or satisfy your craving with naturally sweet foods. You'll find that your taste buds adjust quickly, and that your body thanks you with steadier energy, clearer thinking, and fewer aches and pains. If you're still watching this video, and finding these insights valuable, please comment, number 2, below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe, and turn on the bell, so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3, prolonged sitting. Prolonged sitting is a daily habit that quietly drains years from your life. Yet, it's one of the most common routines for older adults. After retirement, it's easy to spend hours in the same chair, watching television, reading the paper, or staring out the window. But too much sitting slows down your metabolism, weakens your muscles and bones, and raises your risk for heart disease, blood clots, and even early death. Consider Harold, who turned 81 last year. After a knee replacement, Hested spending almost all his time sitting in his favorite recliner, only getting up for meals or to use the bathroom. He thought he was giving his body the rest it needed, but instead, his legs grew weaker, his balance suffered, and he lost the confidence to walk outside. When his doctor challenged him to stand up and move every hour, even just for a few minutes, Harold slowly rebuilt his strength. He started walking laps around the house, then up and down the driveway, and eventually, was able to join his friends at the park again. It's not about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. The key is to break up your sitting with simple movement throughout the day. Set a timer to remind yourself to stand and stretch, walk to the mailbox, or march in place while waiting for the kettle to boil. Your joints, keeps your heart strong, and boosts your mood. The more you move, the more you'll find your energy, balance, and independence returning. Remember, your body is built for motion at any age. Every step you take adds up to stronger muscles, healthier bones, and a longer, more vibrant life. Don't let the habit of sitting steal away the years you've worked so hard to earn. Get up and move, even in small ways, and you'll be amazed by how much better you feel. Number 4, holding grudges. Holding grudges, clinging to past hurts or disappointments, is a habit that quietly weighs down your spirit, and even your body. Many seniors have lived through difficult relationships, betrayals, or misunderstandings. And it's natural to feel wounded by old memories. But refusing to let go of anger or resentment robs you of peace, joy, and precious energy needed for a long, fulfilling life. Let's think about Florence, who is 83, and hadn't spoken to her childhood friend for more than a decade after a falling out. Every time she thought about it, a heavy sadness settled in her chest. Her daughter encouraged her to reach out, just to say hello. With a trembling hand, Florence made the call, expecting the worst. But instead, she was met with warmth and relief. That conversation melted years of tension, and Florence felt lighter and happier than she had in ages. Letting go of grudges isn't always easy, but it's one of the most powerful things you can do for your heart and mind. Forgiveness is not about excusing what happened or pretending it didn't hurt. It's about releasing yourself from the hold those old wounds have over you. Sometimes, you can mend a relationship. Sometimes, you simply free your own heart to move on. If forgiveness feels impossible, start by writing your feelings in a letter, even if you never send it. Or talk to and like to return to your days. As you let go, you make space for new memories, new friendships, and the possibility of peace as you move forward. If you're still watching this video, and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe, and turn on the bell, so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 5, skipping social connection. Skipping social connection is a habit that can quietly age you faster than most realize. Many people in their 70s and 80s pull back from social gatherings, thinking it's easier to stay at home, or feeling anxious about making new friends. But day after day of isolation takes a toll on your brain, your heart, and your zest for life. Take Robert, who moved to a new town at 77 after his wife passed away. He spent months hardly speaking to anyone but the grocery clerk. At first, he told himself he preferred the solitude, but soon, he noticed his sleep suffered, his memory faded, and his mood dipped. When his daughter encouraged him to join a weekly breakfast group at the local diner, Robert felt awkward at first. But gradually, he found himself laughing again, sharing stories, and looking forward to each week. Social connection doesn't require a packed calendar. Even a phone call with a friend, chatting with a neighbor, or saying hello to folks at church, can reignite your spark and lift your mood. Volunteering, joining a hobby group, or simply inviting someone for coffee, can rebuild the bonds that make life rich and meaningful. If you find yourself hesitating to reach out, remind yourself that most people feel the same uncertainty. Take the first step, even if it's just a small one. Human connection is one of the most powerful tools for longevity. It boosts your immune system, sharpens your memory, and reminds you that you matter. Make space for people in your daily life, and you may find that the years ahead are warmer, brighter, and much more joyful. Number 6. Ignoring sleep problems. Ignoring sleep problems is a habit that sneaks up on many older adults, but quietly drains your health, energy, and mental sharpness. Poor sleep isn't just a nuisance, it's a nuisance. It's linked to memory loss, higher risk of falls, depression, heart issues, and even shorter lifespan. Yet, too many people in their 70s and 80s shrug off trouble falling, or staying asleep, telling themselves it's just a part of aging. Let's talk about Margaret, who's 80, and spent years tossing and turning, waking up tired and irritable. She chalked it up to getting older, and never mentioned it to her doctor. When her granddaughter finally convinced her to bring it up at a checkup, Margaret discovered her insomnia was linked to nighttime pain, and her late afternoon coffee habit. By managing her pain, and changing her evening routine, she found herself drifting off more easily, and waking up feeling genuinely rested for the first time in years. Good sleep is not a luxury, it's essential. It's as essential as food, or water, for living a long, vibrant life. Pay attention to signs like frequent waking, daytime sleepiness, or trouble concentrating. Talk to your doctor about persistent problems. Sometimes a solution is as simple as adjusting your medication, changing your evening habits, or getting more sunlight during the day. Create a sleep-friendly environment. Keep your bedroom dark, quiet, cool, and make winding down a gentle ritual with calming music or a book. Avoid heavy meals, alcohol, or caffeine late in the day. When you respect your body's need for rest, you protect your brain, your heart, and your overall. If you're still watching this video, and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below, to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe, and turn on the bell, so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 7, resisting new experiences. Resisting new experiences is a habit that quietly limits your growth, happiness, and even your chances of living to 100. As you move through your 70s and 80s, it's easy to stick with what's familiar, same routine, same foods, same social circle, simply because it feels safe and comfortable. But avoiding new experiences, whether big or small, causes your world to shrink. It leaves your brain less challenged, your spirit less excited, and your days less colorful. Take Frank, who was 82, and had eaten the same breakfast for decades, walked the same route in the park, and spent his evenings in front of the television. One day, his granddaughter invited him to try a local art class. Frank was hesitant, worried he'd look foolish, or wouldn't fit in with the younger folks there. But he said yes, and gave it a try. Not only did he discover a hidden talent for watercolor, but he made new friends, and started looking forward to each Thursday with genuine excitement. Trying new experiences keeps your mind sharp, protects your emotional health, and revives your motivation for life. It could be as simple as taking a different route on your walk, trying a new recipe, or learning how to use a new app on your phone. Sign up for a class, volunteer somewhere new, or visit a new corner of your own town. Each yes sends a powerful message to your brain and body: you are still growing, still curious, and still fully alive, with a heart full of stories, and a mind that never stops blooming. Final thoughts. As we wrap up, I invite you to reflect on these 7 habits, and ask yourself which might still be lingering in your daily life. Eliminating even one could set you on a new path toward greater health, deeper happiness, and a longer life. Remember, it's never too late to start fresh, to replace old routines with healthier choices, or to open yourself up to something new. The years between 70 and 100 can be the most vibrant, meaningful chapters of your story. You have the wisdom, strength, and ability to make changes that matter. Be gentle with yourself. Every small effort today is an investment in your tomorrow. Share your journey with others, ask for support, and celebrate each step, no matter how small. Your life is still full of possibility, purpose, and connection, at any age. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below, share one thing you learned today, and how you plan to use it in your own life. Your thoughts and experiences are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation, inspiration, encouragement, and purpose. If you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, and feel inspired, please like, subscribe, share, and send it to someone who might need these words today. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform, support, motivate, and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.